In this video, I'll teach you 6 teamfighting rules you must always follow as a carry, including one special rule at the end of the video that covers the popular question, when to farm or fight. These tips are what I use personally, and also teach my students to teamfight like Immortal players with great results. If you want to learn more tips like this, I provide one-to-one coaching to players looking to improve in Dota 2. You can check out my website in the description box down below. Rule number 1. Never frontline without information. The first and most important rule when it comes to teamfighting is to not show yourself if your threats aren't showing. In every game, there are going to be heroes that can pose big danger to you and heroes that cannot. At every point of the game, you need to identify who are the ones that can disable you and chain stun you before fights happen. For example, dangerous heroes with blink stuns or disables, like Lion and Axe, or spells that render you completely useless, like Chronosphere or Black Hole. Rule number 2. Get Aegis before fighting or pushing. Aegis is one of the most important factors when it comes to closing out games and not throwing in teamfights or pushes. You should always signal your teammates to take Roshan after lanes are pushed out or pickoffs are made. The first Roshan attempt is normally within 20 to 30 minutes, which will start the first high ground push or big teamfight that leads to more objectives. The second Roshan attempt will be within 30 to 40 minutes. When teamfighting or pushing objectives, make sure to not waste the Aegis by frontlining and getting caught out of position. Don't save Black Kim Bar in fights. Black Kim Bar, or short for BKB, is often the deciding factor between won or lost fights. I have lost count of the number of times I had seen carry players save their BKB to try and maximize its efficiency in fights, only to be chain stunned and bursted down to half health or below. It is always suggested to use BKB early in fights to avoid being surprise stunned or disabled before being able to use it. If you don't see your threats that can stun you and you want to jump into a fight, use BKB to start the fight so you don't get chain stunned to death. Note that these pointers are also applicable even with Aegis. Rule number 4. Learn to hard commit and soft commit in fights. Hard commit and soft commit concepts are extremely important in surviving teamfights. Simply staying alive through fights while contributing damage and spells constantly is key in winning teamfights. To break down these terms for you, hard commit refers to entering fights knowing you can get out alive. This is mostly with magic immunity status such as being on BKB or Lifestealer's Rage. When you're magic immune, you should really be looking to go all into fights, provided there are no BKB piercing spells like Doom or Legion's Duel. Once you hard commit into fights with BKB, you'll be given a few seconds to dish out as much damage as possible. After that, you'll need to keep an eye out on the BKB icon and disengage if the fight is not heavily won yet when it reaches 3/4 of duration. Overstaying past BKB's duration is often what gets many carries killed in fights, as they get chain stunned and bursted to death after it ends. This is where you'll move into the soft commit part.